Hey everybody, let's do an update on the Slayer build. I'm level 33 now. I was 28 in the last video. So let's look at what I've been doing. I got both the mastery trees completely open now, and that's where most of my points went that I picked up in those 5 levels. I did put a point in Ardor, so I get some extra attack speed, and I'm going to want all the attack speed I can get with a spear. I'm at 124% right now, and I can get it as high as 222, so I got a long way to go. I'm going to try to get attack speed from as many sources as I can. So if I level up again, what I'm looking for next is going to be flush out, at least a point there. I'm going to be looking for volley and probably ancestral horn. Those are like the next three things to work on. And of course I still have to get points into my other skills also. So as far as my attributes, I'm still holding an 8-point pool, but I've been spending them 1-to-1 strength and dexterity, and that's been working out okay. I'm starting to pull away a little bit in strength, even though I'm putting the same amount of points in it. Now for gear, not too many changes since the last video. I did get, I found a Babylonian spear that dropped from the Chimera out of his chest. 349 DPS. Later, I found a Nycthian harpoon, and that really gave me a huge damage boost. I put a Valor of Achilles on it for the attack speed. Now, if you've seen these spears before, the base stats are the 50-60 damage and 48 bleeding and the 10% chance of. Those are the basic stats on it. So this one has, I'm not sure what the affix is, but it has 21% physical damage and 7 bonus and 9 to 23 lightning damage. So this is a lot better than the average Ichthian harpoon. I also found 3 saber-tooths, which I'm not using, but there's your basic one. That's 28% attack speed. I found one with 48%, so that has an attack speed affix. That's pretty nice. This one's really nice. It's got a lot of stats on it. So I also found a Warlord's coat, and those come with the 25 armor and the strength and dexterity. So this one also has armor as an extra affix on there. So it's a pretty nice piece of armor, and I may wear it going into Act 4 if I don't find anything else. Like I'll probably make a few Typhon runs. If I can find like an Imperial or a Jade breastplate, that'd be pretty nice for this. But that's what I will go with if I don't get anything else. And I have this pretty generic green shield here. Strength, dexterity, health. I'm going to put one of these Aegis of Athena on it and use that against Typhon for the vitality resistance. So not that many changes, but it's been going pretty easy. So I just unlocked the portal over on Wuso Mountain. So let's do a little gameplay and head over there now. I'm going to run it right through to Typhon. Alright, so the map here is still going to be blacked out coming up here because I haven't gone in here yet. Some gilded skeletons here. These guys can be kind of strong. Do a lot of piercing, and those casters can be a little bit of a problem sometimes. Now this build here, oops, I'm going to turn on my loot, isn't as gear dependent as some like specialty builds. I mean, of course good gear is going to help any build, but you don't necessarily have to have the best of everything to be successful with this one. Alright, so we got to watch for these Dragonians here. I'm going to hit them with the Study Prey. They're all going to charge me, and then maybe I'll hit the stun from the horn. Alright. I thought there would be more than 3 coming in that batch, but that's alright. I know there's another big batch down here. So they're not hurting too bad. 3 at a time. Not that bad. Watch out for this. I like to kill those purple ones there, the casters, as quick as I can. If you can get them before they get that reflect going, it's better, of course. If the reflect is already up, I might, you know, just wait till it goes down, or just be careful with it. Try to get more of these all in the pack. Okay, got some rat men coming over here. So I do have a pretty nice spear with that harpoon, but if you find almost any green spear with a relic, you can do pretty good. And vendor shop, you know, you can find some good double apic spears at the vendors if you know, spend a little time porting back and forth between some of the vendors that are going to be the higher level, you know, the ones that are closer to where you are in the game. You don't want to go back to like and do like Act 1 vendors. They're going to have lower level gear. So having a decent weapon for this build isn't going to be that hard to come by. There's a Lotus Blossom. Energy leech resistance, and it's not all that great. I went the wrong. Wait a minute, did I go the wrong way? Yeah. Sometimes I just want to tighten these guys up a little bit, so I can hit them all. I couldn't quite hit them all. I'd like to get them all with Warwind if I can. Put my buff back on there. That's where I'm getting my poison resistance from. Be useful against Typhon. I don't have that much lightning resistance right now, so I gotta watch out for that bolt he likes to throw. So there is a slight delay when I cast my Study Prey. It takes like almost a second before it actually kicks in, so casting speed would help that. It's kind of annoying. I wasn't going to bother with those guys, but they wanted to chase me. Thing is, with Herbal Remedy, it's fairly short, and I tend to forget to put it back on. Gotta Remember to refresh it. Alright, they both got reflect up over there, so I didn't time that very well. Okay, it's down. So that's the thing, if you have a really high DPS character, you can kill yourself all the quicker when things reflect. See where I'm at here. You see, it takes a little longer if I don't have the study prey on them. But that'll make a lot bigger difference once you start getting into epic. Fire's 29%. It's not great, but for normal difficulty, it's not that bad either. Only certain things are going to really hurt you on normal if you don't have good fire resistance. Twice I tried to get off the study prey and it didn't go. Wonder if that shield's any better than this other one. Let me see. I don't care for the retaliation stuff unless you're like doing a specific retaliation kind of build, but usually just one piece of armor isn't going to make that much of a difference. And then if you're not in the right position, sometimes Whirlwind doesn't really even hit. It's kind of frustrating when that happens. There's a whole bunch of archer Dragonians. I'm gonna try to round up some more of these guys. Those guys aren't too bad. They got some hit points, but they're not that strong overall. Alright, here comes Telkeen. Not expecting any real trouble with him, but we'll see. Put the standard out. And I got a level up. The fragile crystal tier. It's a caster bracelet. No, that's the ring. The bracelet's the other part of the set. The frail, and it's actually not too bad because it has the reduced. This one has the reduced physical damage. The other part of the set has the reduced resistance. And it's not a bad artifact. Alright, so let's step through, get on Mount Olympus here. Alright, I want to get that shield together now. Put on my vitality resistance. I'm going to be losing a skill point in hunting, though. I don't really like giving that up. But I'm going to do it for the vitality resistance. So I'm at 62. That's pretty good. Let's spend one strength, one dexterity, and flush out. That minus 26% defensive ability is nice too, because now you can start getting more critical hits. The higher your offensive ability as compared to their defensive ability, that's where your criticals come from. And let's grab Ancestral Horn, why not? That's pretty much only going to be useful for bosses anyways. And I'll do Volley. I'm spreading my points kind of thin, and sometimes you're better off just to focus on one thing and get a lot of points in it. Yeah, it depends on, I do things all different way. I don't really have a set way. It's whatever what I'm feeling at the time. This may not be the optimal way to do it, but yeah, I do different things. Okay, so 8% chance to use. That's not a lot. I got to get more points into it, but it does nice damage. So it'll make if you're shooting a bow, you'll launch 3 projectiles real fast, or you'll hit 3 times fast with a spear. Let me just make sure this is fresh. Let's take one last look at where I'm at here. So this is my real weakness going in. My poison's maxed out, that's good. He doesn't really do any piercing, no problem. He has fire, and he has the lightning. I'm a little worried about that. The vitality, not bad. Alright, I think I'm okay. And, oh let me, almost forgot to assign my Ancestral Horn. Can't use it if I don't put it on a slot. Back up a little bit. I got too much stuff hitting me all at once here. See those life eaters? They aren't half bad if you got some vitality resistance. But 2 or 3 of those at a time, and if you don't have it, they can take you down fast. They take a little bit of time to beat down. These guys too. Yeah, so I still need a lot more attack speed. It's just it takes a while when you're hitting one target at a time. Let's see how the Cyclops go. I don't want all 3 at a time. That skill disruption. Spell off again. There we go. I think that's the last Cyclops. Okay, I got 26 health. I'm gonna go back and get that battle marker. He's just put his spikes out. A little far away from my standard. I didn't want to put it too close to him because I didn't want him to trash it. He just did trash it. Yeah, well. For that to go away again. Oh, there goes my battle standard again. It didn't last long. timed that wrong. Ran right into those spikes. Alright, he was kind of tough. I did take quite a few health potions.
Hail, mighty hero. I am Zeus, king of the Olympian
Well, I got
gods.
5.
We are eternally thankful for your aid
relics.
in stopping Typhon. No,
That's nice, although I would have liked to get a blue piece of armor or something. Alright, I'm not going to step through the portal yet to Act 4 because I think I'm going to make a few runs here.
Perhaps they shall.
Alright, so that'll do it for this update. I'll be back probably the end of Act 4, and we'll see how it's going. But so far, things are going pretty well. Just a matter of filling out those skill trees. It's coming along. So I'll see you again next time, and thanks for watching.